Mia and I had always dreamed of leaving the city behind. After years of cramped apartments, noisy neighbors, and sleepless nights, we finally found it. A beautiful old house sitting alone at the edge of a quiet forest. The moment we saw it, we fell in love. "It's perfect," Mia whispered as sunlight poured through the tall living room windows. I smiled and wrapped my arm around her. Our fresh start. The first few days felt like paradise. The air smelled cleaner, the nights were silent, and every morning we drank coffee on the porch while listening to birds sing. It almost felt too good to be true. Then I saw him. It was late one evening while I was washing dishes. I glanced out the kitchen window and froze. A tall man stood near the tree line, barely visible in the darkness. He wore dark clothes, and even from far away, I could tell he was staring directly at the house. At me. "Mia," I said quietly. "Do you see that guy out there?" She walked over, but by the time she looked, the man was gone. "There's nobody there," she said nervously. "I swear I saw someone." We tried to laugh it off, but the uneasy feeling stayed with me all night. The next evening, I saw him again. This time he was closer, standing beside the mailbox. Completely still, I opened the front door and shouted, "Hey!" The man suddenly sprinted into the woods so fast it made my stomach twist. For the next week, it kept happening. Every day at different times, one of us would spot him outside a window, sometimes near the trees, sometimes standing beside the shed. Once, I even saw his face clearly for a second, pale skin, sunken eyes, and a horrible grin stretched across his face. And every single time we noticed him, he ran. Mia became terrified. She started keeping all the curtains closed, even during the day. "We need to call the police," she whispered one night. So we did. Two officers arrived about 30 minutes later. They searched the woods, checked around the property, and walked the road for nearly an hour. Nothing. "No footprints, no signs anyone's been here," one officer told us. "But we keep seeing him," Maya cried. The officer gave us a polite smile, but I could tell he didn't believe us. "Probably just someone messing around," he said before leaving. After they drove away, the silence around the house felt heavier than ever. That night, neither of us slept much. Around 3 a.m., I finally drifted off. Then suddenly, I woke up to Mia shaking beside me. At first, I thought she was having a nightmare, but then I noticed she wasn't moving. She was frozen, staring toward the corner of the bedroom. My heart stopped. A man was standing there, watching us. Moonlight spilled across his face, revealing the same horrible grin I had seen outside. His dark eyes looked empty, almost dead. He didn't move, didn't blink, just stared. For a second, my body refused to react. I couldn't breathe. Then Mia let out a terrified scream. The man slowly tilted his head and smiled wider. That's when I finally jolted awake completely and shot upright in bed. The corner of the room was empty, but the bedroom door was wide open, and somewhere downstairs I heard the front door creak shut.